Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am going to show you how to properly pack a poster, a print, anything that could be rolled up and shipped. First of all, you got to have the proper tools. Cutting scissors, I got one for fine paper, one for thick cuts. I got a saw to cut down the tubes. The reason I cut them down is anything over 30 inches is a $12 service charge at the post office. Anything under 30 inches is only a $4 service charge. 12 to 30 inches is a $4 service charge. So it's just an extra way to save cost in shipping. The saw I use to cut down the tubes, as I was just explaining. The scissors I use for the craft paper. You can get this at any local hardware store, Ace Hardware, Menards, Home Depot, Lowe's. This is just to put down on your floors as you're doing remodeling so you don't scratch your wood floors or tile. Packer bubbles, tape, scissors. I already cut down my piece that I need. I do it longer than the poster so it has some extra protection. The tubes I cut down, this one I cut down to 28 3/4. This one I cut down to 29 3/4. They fit inside of each other, as you'll see later. And still under 30 inches to ship package safely. Let me put these in the back. We'll get started. This poster is going to one of my friends over in UK. We got the Style B Return of the Jedi. Paperweights always help. You could use glasses, cups. I use my rocks. It's something everybody's seen. Slide that up a little bit. And there we go. I want to make sure the edges are clean. I did cut off this edge to trim it up so it fits inside the tube. That's where the heavy duty scissors come in. So you want to get it equal on each side. That way there's a bumper from shipping and bouncing around in the tube. Okay, so we got that in there. I'm just gonna roll it up. And it's always nice to have a good flat surface as you're doing this. Some slack. Get that in there. So with the tape, roll it up enough to fit inside that first tube. Perfect. So with my tape, I flap the edge. Gives the buyer something to pull and not sit there and try to scrape at it and put dings in the poster that's underneath it. I put my tab on the same side as, so when you pull it, you pull down and it doesn't try to tear the paper. If you go the other way, this way, it wants to pull that paper. So I go backwards with the flap, kind of, sort of say. So flap, one piece, flap, two piece. So now that's all done. It's ready to go inside the first tube. That in there. This tube, though it's cut down to 28 3/4, so it just fits the paper that I trimmed. Here I don't put caps on. There's no need to secure it twice. But I do add some tape on the edge just to keep it from sliding around. And there's that. Don't cheap out on your products. it's a great tape. It's not going to come out. That's when I'll throw it in my second tube. So with that, tape out of the way. I did already pre-cut my bubble wrap. I'll wrap this tube first, just to keep it from shaking around inside the other tube. Less shaking, the better. And roll that right up. I do take a little piece of tape on here, so when I'm shoving it in, it doesn't fight me. It doesn't want to pull up, bunch up, or whatever you want to call it. And our bubble on the bottom, slide that in, and twist with the flap. Flap's coming this way, so I want to twist with it. That's in there, bubble on top, cap, boom. You got a solid poster that's gonna survive any shipping. I can't even squeeze it. I do use Yazoo mills, so inside the tube, the inside one is a 0.6 millimeter, and then the outside, the 2.5 inch, is 0.8. So it's definitely made to survive. I use Yazoo mills, and that is how you pack a poster properly to survive. Thank you for watching the video, and may the force be with you.